Today we're gonna remove this geyser. It's operated by gas and therefore it's too dangerous for us to have it on board. Maybe we'll replace it with a boiler, but we're not sure yet. But first remove this one.
So we removed the old gas-powered boiler. It's a super dangerous thing because it has a guard flame, and if that blows out, then your whole boat fills up with gas, and it's also quite inefficient. Yeah, we removed it. There's still a bit of piping left. What we're thinking for now is we're gonna cap it off so it's sealed, and then in the end we'll figure out how the gas actually runs, because the best thing is just to have gas towards the stove. If you think about it, yeah, it could be a point of failure if you leave this old thing in there. So we're gonna think about that, but for now we're gonna try and find a cap for this, and then we can remove all this. We need to see how the water is working, but yeah, I'm really glad it's out of the boat now, because yeah, also insurance wise it's just a nightmare. The surveyor told us yeah, we'll remove it from your survey report once you remove it, and not a day sooner. So here you go, Mr. Surveyor.
We just had a quick run to the store and we hopefully found the right piece. Let's see if it fits. So it fits?
I think so. Let's try. Let's tighten it up real tight. Let's put on some
Dusty.
Or
Let's get the dusty.
washing up liquid.
Washing up liquid.
Dusty, you can sponsor us. We really like this stuff. So,
Dusty,
yeah,
dusty.
it's fantastic. Okay, well, if you please turn on the gas.
We think it works. No explosions yet.
No explosions yet.
So I think it works.
But bear with me. Gas is so scary stuff.
That's why we really needed to remove it.
Yeah. Yeah, this stuff, I really need to be careful with it.
So.
Okay, so we pressurized the system. That's off. Let's leave it open for the heat. Let's double check again. put some washing up liquid on it. Just gently. No.
No bubbles.
No bubbles.
Oh.
I think that was successful.
So ready to remove
Ready to remove the
all
old
this
junk.
old parts.
Yeah.
Yes, let's do that.
All right. Yeah, let's talk about the bilge pump, because we realized we filmed something but we never really talked about it. So let me show you the bilge pump. So down here we have, that is our shower drain and our anchor locker chain. So this little box will collect water, soapy water with gross hairs and skin flakes. And we want to collect it in that little box and not in the bilge, because that little box is much easier to clean than the entire bilge. Then we have a manual bilge pump. That's this big white hose that goes down here and it goes all the way to the cockpit, to one of those waka 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 things. Then we installed an electric bilge pump, and that is that yellow little thing here. It's 1100 gallons per hour. I would say that's plenty. And we routed a hose all the way back here to the back of the boat, and we drilled a hole in the transom well above the water line, and well, that should push the water out just fine. There is a non-return valve in the pump itself, so that's good. And one thing I'm considering doing, this is the water inlet for the engine cooling, is to put another seacock here, and then you can close that one off, and in the event of, well, disaster, which we hope to never do, then you can use your engine as a bilge pump. I think it's a good idea and should be relatively easy to do, but yeah, it's another job, it's another expense, but it is easy to do now the boat is out of the water. Let me know, what do you think? Do you have a bilge pump engine setup? Let me know if it works.
Just a bucket.
Just, yeah, they say the best bilge pump is a scared man with a bucket.
Yes.
Yeah. We're installing a deck wash pump so we can wash our anchor chain before it goes under the bed. And we can fill up a pot with salt water to save water while on passage. Yeah, we're mounting it in the engine compartment. Kim already went down there. We're gonna mount it yeah, somewhere, let me show you, back there, and we'll run a hose from a seacock down there and then up through these benches, and back there we will have a little faucet where we can snap on one of those garden hoses.
The deck wash pump is hanging. We already connected the first hose that is getting the water from the bottom of the boat. Now we're gonna try and fit this one up there somewhere. I'm here watching how the hole is being drilled. It's kind of cozy in here. This will be the hole for the little faucet for our deck wash. And there it is. We attached the second hose to our deck wash pump. It still got me questioning if I got it right. To the deck wash pump. We put it through the wall. There was already a hole in it because there was another hose going through there. So it fitted next to the other hose. It's now here. We're gonna mount it on the wall here and on the top somewhere behind this. We don't have the fittings yet, but well, I just did it like this and we cut the hose, and now I'm gonna attach it to the connector that's in the back here. And you're gonna hold the faucet because otherwise it's gonna go round and round and round and round. So the last thing to connect this, and then the deck wash pump is also done. So there it is, our saltwater faucet. It's a bit of a mess here, but my little vacuum just quit on me. So I'm gonna recharge it at home and I'm gonna clean it tomorrow. Okay, plans are changed. We thought we're gonna use the little faucet we bought, but it's probably gonna be a lot easier if we're gonna do the connector from the garden hose itself.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna make the hole slightly bigger so we can get the hose through, and then put the little hose connector on it.
It's a little bit experimentation sometimes, and what's in your brain, or if you don't really know where you're gonna put stuff yet, yeah, then in your brain you can have a very different expectation of reality, and that's okay. Yeah, the idea is to mount this on the wall here, and then the hose comes in the back and we can screw it, and then we just have this nice little connector in the wall. Just drilled another hole in the boat. Very nice. Yeah, we decided to ditch the faucet and just fit one of these because we have enough room on the threads to fit it in here. And yeah, then you can just connect the hose, click clack, and you're done. So
Yes.
yeah, it's a bit cleaner solution.
But the not so clean solution
It's the fact that we now have two holes here.
Yes.
But, yeah. Life, eh? Bada bing, bada boom. So today we're doing some small jobs. One of them is measuring the bed because we want to add a layer of mattress to it. Another one is removing the old manual bilge pump. As you can see, the rubber is all cracked. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. So I want to remove it. I thought there was a service kit for it, but that's for the Mark 5, and this is the Mark 4. Yeah, away she goes. Yeah, we're really tired, so we decided to have a small jobs day. We'll see. So it turns out that this part, yeah, it looks shoddy, but the pump is actually pumping. We just tried this handle and we can hear it pumping inside. So that means maybe we can just find one of these gaiters and replace that, because if the pump still works, then I don't see any reason to replace it. The previous owner told us he owned the boat for 26 years and he's never had any water in the bilge, so that's why it's probably looking like this, because after a while, yeah, you just kind of trust your boat, right? I'm gonna put this back for now and we'll see if we can maybe find this part alone. Then it should be all ready to go. Yeah.